Bushcraft family here today, and today we're going to do 21 prepper tips. Some of these tips are common sense. Some of them you may not know, and it's always good to brush up on anything. Actually, you should always be learning. Um, my grandpa always told me you should at least try to learn one thing new every day of your life, and I try to stick with that. But some of these tips I've noticed a lot of preppers that I've watched over the years tend to not follow some of these basic tips. So let's go ahead and get started with this. And by the way, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Um, let's start with number one. Start living below your means right now. If you want to become a prepper and you're just watching this and you say, I want to start being a prepper, first thing I would suggest you doing is cut back on stuff. Um, like going out to eat fast food. Try to start by simply just going $30 a month. You could probably even you could go lower than that with the stuff that you can get from dollar stores and stuff like that. But cut out some subscription things that you really don't need, um, stuff like that, and start putting that money toward your prep. And go out and get like 10 cans of tomato sauce. Put it aside. 10 cans of something. Corn, beans, something like that. Get some dried beans. That's a good way to start. So that's number one. Number two, don't blow all your money on the first month. You don't want to go out and you start using your credit card and go and purchase tons of stuff. And it's like it said, it's better to gradually go have a budget for it every month, that you go and say, well, this is going to be my prep haul for the month of December, and you go out and go get certain stuff. But yeah, you don't want to blow all your money on the first month. It Prepping should be something you do slowly and gradually learn as you go. You don't want to go and basically get rid of all your money in the first thing, and then you're hurting for money, and then you start taking your stuff from your preps to cook for dinner and stuff. um, Number three, store plenty of water. Um, Now, some say you don't do this, and some people do. Don't use milk jugs, because just the slim chance that you can contaminate your water, you don't want that, because being very sick when you're supposed to be trying to survive is very bad. So I would suggest getting jugs. What I tend to do, this is a very easy, good prep you could do. Um, Walmart, well, my Walmart right now, they don't have any, but you can go to Walmart and get the water cooler jugs. They're 5 gallons. Um, they're like 16 bucks, and that's full of water, sterilized water, sealed and everything. You can put that on the shelf somewhere, mark it, leave it, put a date on it, and then if you need it, come back and get it. Um, Other than that, you can buy jugs for probably 6 to 10 bucks for 5 gallon jugs. Get those, fill them up, put them in the basement, put them under cupboards or something. Incoming message. I forgot to turn that off, didn't I? But yeah, store plenty of water. Water is very needed. You should always store plenty of water. And the fourth one is don't use milk jugs, because milk jugs are bad. So these kind of go together. 3 and 4 pretty much go together. Um, because like you could put bleach in the bottle and shake it up, but if there's that one spore of bacteria in that water, and then it grows in water very very rapidly. So by the time you're ready to drink it, your sickness waiting for you in that glass of water. Um, this is a good one. Don't buy food your family will not eat. Um, Say your family does not like green beans, and you buy 3 cases of green beans, and then you're all sitting around there and eating green beans, and they just don't go down. I understand if that's all there is to eat, but um, I'm gonna have this going off every 5 seconds. Watch. You guys have to deal with my captain. There's a message, but don't buy food your family won't eat. It's better to have stuff that everybody enjoys eating. Um, for one thing, you eat, your spirits go up. If you want to eat something and it tastes, you don't like it, your spirits are not going to be up there. You want to keep your spirits up during times when you need to be eating this survival food. Number 6, store more than just canned food. Um, I watched a movie one time, and the guy was a prepper, and he stored nothing but canned food. Well, came time to where he needed that food, and he couldn't get into the food. He prepped everything but can openers, knives, and stuff like that. So he was stuck trying to bang on these cans to try to get these cans open, and that just proves to you, basically, don't put all your stuff in one basket, basically. And there's a few examples of that, and some of these examples are in these tips. Just don't. There's other stuff. There's dried like beans. There's rice. There's tons of stuff. There's meals, freeze dried meals that you can put um, in for storage and stuff. Number 7, use sturdy shelves for your storage. Yeah, sometimes you see these deals where you get this like $10 for this really nice tall shelves, and then you put like 10 cans on it, and it dies in the middle. It's just a waste of money. Get good storage. Find a way to store your stuff really nicely, and to where they're not caving in and stuff like that. Number 8, don't put all your preps in one place. Again, you should have like, you can store some stuff in your kitchen, but what happens if a tree falls on your house? There's a bad winter storm, or there's a fire in your kitchen. All your food's there. All your preps, all your stuff is in there. That's why I get a kick out of people who say, well, I have a prepping room. All my stuff's in that prepping room. My bug out bag and everything. What happens if you can't get to that stuff in that room? Your preps are gone. Boom. You're having to stand there and do things, survive with nothing again. And that defeats the purpose of being a prepper. Like I have stuff stored in the kitchen. I have stuff in a pantry. I have stuff. I even have stuff upstairs stored away. I have my bug out bag. I have a survival bag in my vehicle, which I have to do a video on that one day. What else? There's stuff. I've got stuff in the garage, camping stuff and fishing stuff, and like that. I also got fishing stuff in the basement, so it's good to spread out the love. And also, if one of my videos I've done before, also, and I've already put this survival bucket. Um, it's basically a food stash, just food, and I've got it stored away um, in a prepper in a bug out location. I dug a hole, which took me forever. uh, I ran into all kinds of junk, but besides that, I got that thing buried. I threw some leaves over it. Only I know where it's at. I actually put a GPS note on my phone so I know where it's at. If for some reason I forget where it's at, and my son knows where it's at, so if I'm not around and he needs food, he can go to there to get some food. But yeah, that's a good tip right there. It's one of the best ones. Um, Number 9, there's more to prepping than just how much you store. Knowledge, like I said, knowledge is one of the best preps you can have. Always learn, always keep learning. That, like for me, um, I'll go and look for these videos that that are out there like this, and I'll watch these videos. I watch TJ Preps. I watch her stuff all the time, just because I can learn. There's always something that you can learn, and that's one of the best preps you can have is your knowledge. Number 10, don't forget about hygiene and sanitation. Um, yes, because if you don't take baths and don't clean and stuff like that, you can catch some bad stuff, and you don't want to become sick. So it's always good to stock up on um, shampoo, soaps, and stuff like that. I mean, there's stuff that you out in the wild that you can make. Um, you can make your own soap and stuff like that, but it's good to have this stuff on hand so you don't have to go out and do all that stuff. But yep, that's number 10. Don't forget about hygiene and sanitation. Toilet paper. Toilet paper is one of them that's really nice to have. Uh, right now, it might be a little bit tough to get a hold of to stockpile some of that, but don't go out and buy 200 things of toilet paper. Okay, number 11. I'll get past that one. Number 11. Don't forget about those with special needs. And that could be anything. That could be your drugs or prescriptions. I won't say drugs, but that's what they are. Glasses. Have an extra set of glasses if you have a hard time reading stuff close up, or if that person can't see very far or not at all, they need glasses. You want to prep glasses. Get another set of glasses. Store those somewhere. Maybe your father or mother or somebody that you know needs oxygen to breathe. Stockpile some oxygen. I don't know if they go bad or not, but still, you want to have some on backup. Things like that. Number 12, don't forget about your pets. People that have pets, they tend to forget about prepping for your pet too, because you don't want them eating your food that you need for yourself. People say, oh, I would never do that. I would still let them eat my food. But that's an extra mouth that you're feeding out of your food. Once that runs out, are you going to eat your pet? No, you want to have some food for. I'm going to get hate. I'm going to get a bunch of hate for that one. You want to have food for your pets. So stockpile some of that. I've got a big cooler that I store my cat food in, and I keep that thing topped off so it'll last quite a while. Number 13, don't be the only prepper in your household. Try to get your family aboard. Make it a family thing to where you get your kids to go out and buy stuff for your prep, your food storage and stuff like that, and have them help you, use the vacuum bags and seal some food up and stuff like that. Make it a family thing. Um, it's always fun, and they get to learn how to do that themselves. So whenever they move out, they tend to do the prepping thing themselves too. Number 14, don't don't tell everyone about your preps. Um, only your family and stuff. I do. I tell people about my preps online, but I don't tell everybody everything. Yeah. Try to stay in shape. This is very important. Say you have to bug out right now. I want everyone here. Could you run sprint a 2 mile run right now with a bug out bag? Could you run 2 miles? The majority of us are going to say no, and I don't think I could either. But I've been, well, not now because I got like 2 foot of snow outside my house, so I'm not exercising, hiking, or anything right now. My butt's staying in the house. But that's one good prep right there, is to get in shape. Number 16, don't assume your stockpile of guns and ammo will keep you safe. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Um, just because you have a bunch of guns on you and you're going through the middle of town, going to your bug out spot, you want to make sure that you're just not, you want to have other things in your arsenal. You want to be stealthy and sneak around and stuff like that. Um, Last resort is those guns. Um, don't put all, again, don't put all your eggs in a basket. Number 17, have a plan for getting home. This is a good one. This one I hadn't thought of. Say you're at work. Boom. The poopies hit the van, and you have to get home. Say there's no power. Your vehicle's out. Because this is one of the things that got me into prepping was, say if there's a solar flare. Vehicles, everything, electronics gone. You have to get home. Say you're 10 miles from home. How are you getting there? Make sure you have a plan from where you're at work, how you're going to get home. The fastest, safest route. Number 18, don't make assumptions about what will happen. Always have, like, say, well, if somebody tries breaking in my house, I'll shoot them. There's tons of different things. You could be sitting at the front door while 10 people coming in the back door. You always you always have plan A, plan B, plan C. Always plan ahead of things. Don't think you have everything locked down, and always prepare. That's what preparing's for. It's not for like saying, "Oh, I got guns I can handle. I got locks on the door." There's always things. So what happens when somebody starts firebombing the back of your house, the front of your house, and there's no way out through the bottom? What are you going to do? Always prepare. Have an exit plan upstairs, how to get down a ladder or something like that. There's always make plans. Now 19, good one. Test everything yourself. I see all these preppers go out and buy a bunch of goodies and all this gadgets and stuff, and when they go out to go use it, they're like, where's the directions to this? How do we put this together? Yeah, always test things out. Like a gear I just got for the shovel and axe and everything, a little kit. I went in my backyard and dug a 3-foot hole, chopped some firewood. I actually split some really tough oak with it. I had to use another hammer to bang it down through, but I split some really tough oak. Always test your gear out. Test everything. Take baby steps. Don't go out and think you have to get everything tomorrow. Get little odds and ends, one thing at a time. You'll get there. That's just like the bug out bag. I just made a video on me putting new stuff in my bug out bag. You want to start low. Start with the bag, and then start adding things into it. That's the easiest way. That's the best way. 21, last one. The end of the world isn't tomorrow. Yeah, but it might be. And that's the last one. So prepare. Well, guys, that's it. This is probably a little bit longer video than I usually put out, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, comment. Yes, comment. Tell me a tip that's not up here that you think should be up here. Pop that down below. And tell me if I gave you a tip that that you didn't think of, and tell everybody. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one. God bless. Take care.